The last step in the process of setting up your gradebook using the My Grade Sync is to make sure to move grade items into the categories and reorder them. In other words, fix up your gradebook. Now, since you're using a points gradebook, the categories are not necessarily required, and if you don't do this step, it's not going to hurt anything. But having categories in a points gradebook is not a bad idea because it helps the students keep things organized and it helps keep you have things organized. So in order to do this, I'm going to go ahead and click on the Grades tab. And keep in mind, at this point, you should have um, gone ahead and verified that you had no MyGrade items in there, and you should have done a grade sync with the MyLabs product to move the grade items in. Now you'll notice here I already have my categories set up, the homework, quizzes, tests, and so on. And if you needed to add a new category, I would suggest watching the tutorial on how to create categories. I already have my categories, so what I'm going to do is I notice at the bottom, any item that's not indented underneath these gray areas is not in a category. So I'm going to click the checkbox next to each one of those items, and I'm going to click on Bulk Edit. And the last column in the category, last column in the bulk edit is category. So all I'm going to do is simply choose these. This is what's really kind of nice. I can do it very quickly. And then go ahead and click Save. And now the items are within a category and it will make the gradebook much nicer. Now the next thing to do is to reorder the items, and reorder them puts it into an order that makes sense. In other words, if I'm doing module 1 or quiz 1, that should be number 1, quiz 2, and so on. So I click on the More Actions button, I click on Reorder. And in this case, I just choose the number and I go through each one. I say that's 1, this one is 2, this one is 3, and I go through and I just keep going down the line like that. And when I get it all done in the order I want, I click Save. If I don't like the order, I just go back through More Actions and do it again. So that's it. Now your gradebook is set up for the semester, and you can very easily move your grades in from the MyLabs platform.